好，歡迎大家啦，再一次返到嚟我哋今日下午環節嘅第3個部分啦。接住落嚟咧，下一個講題啦，就係講 Reimagine Facility Management with Intelligent Maintenance 㗎。咁將會係由 Infraspeak 嘅 co-founder 同埋 CEO Felipe Ávila de Costa 同我哋分享㗎喎。咁咧，其實咧，因為 Felipe 而家唔喺香港啦，咁佢錄咗片，將會咧同大家咧透過短片啊，同大家分享。咁不如喺呢個時候，我哋一齊去睇下 Felipe 就住呢個議題有咩同我哋分享啦。
Hello everyone. Really happy to join the event today. Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Felipe Ávila Costa. I am CEO and co-founder of Infraspeak, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the company and especially how we are how we are reimagining facility management through intelligent maintenance. Infraspeak develops intelligent maintenance management platform, or how we call the IMMP, and it's a platform first, then it is intelligent, and third, it's for everyone, and that's 3 very disruptive things that I will be explaining over the presentation today. But before we start talking about Infraspeak or the IMPs, let's talk about the facility management software revolution. Let's start in the 80s. That's mostly the paper age, I would say. So by that time, there was this traditional intervention books where people were logging all the activities that was going on in the facilities, in the plants, and so on. But was basically it's right, a log of the activity that was going on there. Then in the 90s, with the explosion of these productivity tools, we see the operation migrating to a spreadsheet, right, or even to an access database on a local computer, where we already have some structured data, but it was mostly like logging everything that was going on. Then in the 2000s, we see the beginning, the explosions of the CMMSs, mostly on-premise CMMSs, where we have like a tool specifically designed for maintenance or facility management with asset management, task management, and so on, being properly organized. And in the 2010s, you see the cloud, right? The cloud coming up, but basically having the same thing you had before, the same CMMSs, but with no servers set up, with an easier way to install, to interact, to update, or probably like just a better horse, I would say. So the question now is, what's next? Clearly, that's not enough for us. And the answer is around these 2 concepts, right? We are basically saying goodbye to systems of record. So this CMMS era is clearly over. People don't need anymore just a repository of information that you plug and log what's going on, and that's it. What we are starting, and we're seeing this in many different industries, is to have systems of intelligence. So something that's on top of being a planner, on top of being a system of a record, is actively working the data, is actively looking at what's going on and generating interesting insights, useful insights, actionable insights for your operation. So the 2020s are all about flexibility, intelligence, and connectivity. Is all about the intelligence maintenance management platforms, this new category that is coming, and Infraspeak is clearly leading it. So answers to how can I do more with my current resources, or how can I stay within my SLAs and the regulatory compliance? How can I be serving my customers, my visitors in the best way I can. And on top of this, how can I make faster and better decisions? How can I have better results for my company in the end of the day? That's all about what you're talking about, intelligent maintenance management platforms. So going on each of those topics about being a platform, being intelligent, and being for everyone, let's walk through this. First step, Infraspeak is a platform. So more than a software, it's actually an ecosystem of native apps, integrations with other softwares, and IoT and hardware. So once you go to Infraspeak, you find the Infraspeak hub, like a part of our software that is exactly like the App Store you see on the iPhone ecosystem, where you're allowed to search for the best tools, for the best apps, for the best integrations that you need, and you can install them, you can connect them to your Infraspeak. So basically, when you talk about native apps, we are talking about all your operational needs, like from these planet jobs to asset management, work order management, to audits, to utilities, to documentation, to dashboards, you name it. If you need, it's there. You just add it to your Infraspeak. If you don't need, you don't have this annoying you every day, like buttons that never used. They are just there to create noise for you. The second aspect is integrations. So integrations with ERPs, with CRMs, with BMSs, with PMSs, with documentation management systems, with communication tools, you name it. It's all about being connected to other teams, to other data. So this data can easily flow between the different departments or the different people within your organization in an efficient way, in a productive way. And lastly, when you talk about IoT and hardware, we talk about the smartphones, the NFC technology that we're going to be talking soon. But we have dozens of IoT partners that allow you to integrate temperature sensors, noise sensors, vibration sensors, counting the number of people that go to a toilet and only schedule cleaning after 200 people, right? After 50 people you choose. It's all about having an inflow of data that allow you, your team, your system to be more intelligent. So in the end of the day, it's all about empowering today, having the tools you need right now, but having a tool that enables the future, right? That allows your software, your system, your platform to grow with you as you have more customers, more users, more buildings, more business. You can upgrade in a very simple way to more needs, to more solutions in the same platform. The second aspect of Infraspeak is about being intelligent. So it works for you and make everything that you connect the platform to work together. That's why we launched the Infraspeak Gear. That's basically this intelligent core of our app that basically work all those data. And plain, like really simple, what that means for you. Like it means automation. So based on the data we have, when a new work order is created, we can automatically assign to a technician based on his location, based on her technical skills, you name it. It's all about creating these smart automations. Second is all about suggesting stuff. So if the system identifies that there is a HVAC related issue in a room and the HVAC equipment of this room is not associated with the failure, the work order, the system can suggest that. Is when a technicians go to change a lamp in a specific location or change a chain or anything, you name it, the system can suggest the stock part that is most likely to be used because the last 5 times the technician went there was the same reference he used. So there's no point of asking the technician to lose time, to lose 30 seconds even, to search in a list of hundreds of references when the system can suggest what's the most likely to be needed. And third is all about creating alerts. So if you have a asset that the preventive plan was finished last week or last month, and you didn't schedule a new one, something that is very common when you have hundreds of assets, thousands of assets to manage, the system can highlight that information and suggest you to create a new plan for that asset. You see, this is just a few examples of plenty of intelligence, active, actionable intelligence that the Infraspeak can deploy to managers and technicians and everyone involved. So it's all about taking these suggestions and alerts and the workflow automation and allowing you to have better decisions, have more resources available, and avoid less human errors. The third aspect, as I said before, facility management is like a huge operation, right? Many people involved, like from managers, financial, operational managers, technicians on the ground, staff, customers, suppliers, you name it. Infraspeak wants to have this perfect user experience, flawless usability for everyone involved. So everything is connected, everyone is connected, and you have access both on desktop or mobile, online or offline, basically anywhere, everywhere you need. And what this enables the team looking at the tool as an assistant, as something that is useful, is there to help them. So they will be too willing to use it. They will be actively looking to use the solution so the information can flow. And then you can get the cycle of enabling the team, collecting data and making smart decisions, making intelligent decisions. And you have this virtuous cycle of improvement and profitability, productivity, efficiency in your operation. In short, it's all about collecting the hundreds of different data points related to the operation and translate that into intelligent insights to automation, data visualization, you name it. Okay, that's most of the concepts behind Infraspeak, but CLP team challenged us to show you how it gets real, right? So how it's the product looks like. So the Infraspeak way is all about using the NFC technology to identify key equipment or even locations. Here's like a picture of a hotel customer of us that's using the NFC tags in the doors of the rooms. And then we have 3 key interfaces for 3 key user personas. So one for people on the ground, for technicians, for field engineers, then a web and mobile interface for managers, and then a third one, the Infraspeak Direct for staff. For technicians on the ground, as we call the execution interface, is a very simple large buttons mobile app that you have access to browse and search for equipment and locations. Then you can have your agenda, so what's planned for today. The green ones are planned jobs, the red ones are work orders that were scheduled for you. Then you have the special works, yellow, and you also have the blue one, the audits. And you just go your calendar, you see what you need to do, you see the list of tasks, you start the work. Then once you have done it, you can see a report, you can sign the report, and you can send straight away to anyone you want, for your manager or for the end customer. Same thing goes for work orders or failures. You just have a list of them. You can sort by SLA, by priority, by location, and then you see what you need to do and you just execute it. It's all about being simple to understand what I need to do and how can I register it. Then in the management interface is where you plan and oversee in real time what's going on with your operation, from this asset list that you can search, from the asset details, like from pictures, technical information, story, documentation, economical analysis, you name it. Like, it's all about having all the picture the whole concept of the equipment easily available for managers. Then you have the planned works, the scheduled works, the working orders lists, the calendar. You can plan both things in a calendar perspective, but also on the planner, a really powerful tool to plan the week of your team. And then you name it, right? You have plenty of others like documents, utilities, audits, stock parts, you name there are plenty of native apps to choose from. And then you have the indicator, the KPIs that you can drill down. It's a really powerful BI solution within Infraspeak to get the most out of your operation and get really intelligent, smart insights. Lastly, the staff interface or reporting interface, as I said before, we noticed very early on that most of the challenges of a facility management operation or maintenance operation is not really about technical things. People know what to do most of the time. It's all about communication. It's about communication between different teams, between managers and technicians, with suppliers, with staff, with customers. There is all this network of people that need to communicate and exchange information in an efficient way. That's why we created the Infraspeak Direct interface, both mobile and web interface. Here you can see some screenshots that allowed anyone you want to report failures directly to the systems, and also to see what's going on in real time, to have access to reports. You basically choose what you want to share with each type of user, but it's all about having a simple interface to avoid hundreds of calls, hundreds of emails that basically are lowering your productivity. And that's it, right? So it's, as I said before, it's all about having this perfect user experience, flawless user experience, online, offline, computer, smartphone, for everyone that is involved in the operation. So in the end of the day, what you get is operational efficiency with like no paper, no bureaucracy, no mistakes in plenty of different areas of your operation, from maintenance to cleaning to audits to security to health and safety and so on. This is a lot, right? So there's plenty of data, plenty of information. So it's all about using all that information in a productive way, generating this virtual cycle of improvement and getting better and better over time. To finish, you definitely need more than software, right? So software enables a lot, but it's not enough. So that's why we have a team of specialists. We have more than 100 people working with Infraspeak now, spread in 4 different offices around the globe. And both our customer success team and our product team is all about this Infraspeak Academy. It's about this human-to-human training and support that allow you to take the most out of our platform, to find the best combination. What's work for you is, we used to say internally that we don't want the customers to adapt to Infraspeak. We want Infraspeak to adapt to customers. So it's all about having someone that help you adapt the software to your specific needs. And we have now more than 45,000 buildings being managed by our customers from more than 350 high-end customers. Here you can see some names like from L'Oreal to Siemens to Mitsubishi Electrics to Sheraton, Six Senses hotels, Hilton, right? You name it, from airports to TV stations to shopping malls to banks to energy management to transportation to logistics, you name it, right? You have plenty of different applications of our platform that's only viable because of this flexibility, because this intelligence behind the platform. Is about being a platform by design. So we are already present in more than 15 countries, and you can see here this Hong Kong pin. I'm really happy to announce this partnership with CLP. So CLP will be our partner for the Hong Kong and the Guangdong province. So if you have any questions, anything you want to know more, please reach out to Kritika at kritika.kumar@clp.com.hk. And we'll certainly be happy to explore more opportunities to work together and make the facility management world better, smarter, and more intelligent. So facility management 4.0 is challenging. It's here. It's definitely it's happening. Connecting everything is hard. Connecting everyone is even harder, and it's much more than data. Okay. So for that, we clearly believe that the CMMS era is gone. What you need is this intelligent maintenance management platform. That is a platform, it's intelligent, and it's for everyone. And we are here to help make that move. Thank you very much for your time. Really looking forward to follow up.
Thank you，多謝晒 Felipe 嘅。